Well, thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus on this Friday, September the 19th. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Senior Meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and behind me, we've also got Penny the Corgi there on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. She's with me today. She comes in periodically when she's got some stomach issues, so she's hanging out with Dad on this Friday, and hopefully you're enjoying the nice weather out there. Penny and I just went for a little stroll outside. It's pretty nice weather with those high clouds, keeping those temperatures somewhat in check, but notably warmer today compared to yesterday. Let's take a look outside. Just look at those high clouds, even visible for our friends in Prowers County in the southeast plains, Lamar. Just seeing a bit of that cloud cover overhead and pretty lush look to things out there in Lamar right now. Had some storms earlier on this week, and Longs Peak still holding on. You can just about make out still that dusting of snow that we picked up earlier on this week there on top Longs Peak. And there's that little bit of snow still visible out there, some cloud cover as well. Here in Denver, in the 90s backyard, 79 degrees right now. We've got more clouds than sun, but again, it's mostly high-level cloud cover. This is more bark than bite cloud cover. And we're not going to get any rain from these clouds today. Just, again, some high-level southwest Pacific moisture streaming on in. Warmer day today with highs in the low 80s. Building clouds this afternoon. Mountain storms tomorrow and Sunday. Those overall headlines. 70s, 80s, Eastern Plains, 60s for the most part in the high country right now at 1:30 on this Friday afternoon. Very nice weather overall. I think most of us, not much to complain about. We're pretty close to our high temperatures, maybe a degree or two to go, especially in the mountains, maybe a degree or two on the Eastern Plains. But I think most areas right around where we're going to top out for today. 81 with those afternoon clouds around. And we're seeing some showers trying to pop on up for us in the mountains, but for the most part, it's quiet at the moment. Later on today, though, we will see some showers and some rumbles of thunder develop for us in the San Juans and on up through the mesas. Battlement Mesa may see some storms, as well as Glenwood Canyon, the West Elks, McClure Pass on South, seeing some of those showers and storms, but nothing too widespread, though we could have some showers as far north as, say, the West Elk Mountains later on tonight. We'll drop down in the mid-50s. Those clouds will insulate things a little bit, act as essentially a blanket on the surface of the earth. That'll keep those temperatures in check. And notice that sunset, 7 p.m. tonight, our last 7 p.m. or later sunset until March the 8th of next year. Tomorrow, 82 degrees. We'll have some mountain storms becoming mostly sunny for tomorrow here in Denver, but in the mountains, we'll have some of those storms around for tomorrow. High temperatures, 70s, 80s, Eastern Plains, 60s for the most part in the high country for tomorrow. Showers and storms will become a bit more widespread in the mountains, I mentioned, although our model does not want to show it to us here. Take my word for it. Again, I think we're getting maybe just some issues there with the our system here, but overall, just expect storms. If you go into the high country, you're checking out those leaves, just keep in mind it will be pretty stormy pretty much anywhere you go. So if you are going to the high country, bring the rain jacket with you, bring the poncho, just be ready for some storms tomorrow afternoon. Same for Sunday as well, or if you're just at home watching the Bronco game on Sunday, we will have some storms around in the mountains along the Front Range. A slim chance that we get one or two brief gusty storms either tomorrow or Sunday, but we're most likely dry. Monday and Tuesday, though, area low pressure will spin its way in our direction, and that'll kick up those storm chances. Otherwise, tonight, our last 7 p.m. or later sunset of the year. We will not have another one again until March the 8th. And also, we are only about 6 weeks out. Get this. We're only about 6 weeks out from the clocks moving back, which means we're going to go to before 5 p.m. sunsets starting on November the 2nd. So if you like those late sunsets, enjoy them while we've got them. We're losing about 2.5 to 3 minutes of daylight per day across Colorado. So that's a lot of daylight. You know, it doesn't take long for you to lose half an hour, 45 minutes. That's really, in a week or so, you're losing about a half hour of daylight. Otherwise, fall leaves. Quick update. I was just doing something on social media with my colleague Mark Salinger on this, and those leaves are right now close to peak for us along and north of I-70, above 10,000 feet in elevation. We're getting close to that peak number. Now, most areas still, even in those spots I mentioned, not quite at peak yet. But this weekend, again, maybe a good spot to check out this weekend would be Rocky Mountain National Park and some of the higher hikes up there above 10,000 feet. That's where you're going to be probably looking at close to, if not at full-on peak conditions this weekend. Most areas, though, so think about, say, the Guanella Passes of the world, the peak-to-peak highways, the Kenosha Pass areas, some of those typical hotspots next weekend. Next week and next weekend will be the main time frame for that. Still a few days out. And final thing I want to leave you with is that as of today, we are less than a month away from our average first measurable snowfall date for us in Denver, which is October the 18th. So we're not far away from our first measurable snow for us. And there's a little creature covered in fur asleep right there, the bottom right-hand side of your screen, that enjoys the snow. She can't wait. I'm sure plenty of you can't as well. We're not that far away from snow, and we're losing quite a bit of daylight. Our last 7 p.m. or later sunset of the year comes tonight. Final top line takeaways for that forecast: warm today, tomorrow, and Sunday with highs in the 80s. We stay dry in Denver most likely through Sunday. Our next chance for storms will be on Monday and Tuesday. However, in the mountains, storms around for both tomorrow and Sunday as well. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus, and we'll see you coming up on 9 News at 3 p.m.